Welcome, you filthy degens, to Chart Monkeys. This is the official CyberKong's weekly show coming at you live over at twitch.tv/Chart Monkeys. Also on YouTube, same name, X, same name. Go over to X, by the way. Make sure you follow CyberKongs over on that side. Boy, so much to get into. So free. Dude, is the war over or not over?
I have no idea. I think according to Dr. Jesus, it is, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Things move so fast. I forgot that was like the big story. What, 2 days ago or yesterday or whatever?
2 days ago. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. 2 days ago.
Did we even see a meme coin about that?
That's a great question.
Like, is that not the biggest sign or comment about this space? That would have been like the biggest meme coin in the world.
He should have
a year ago. He should have done it. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Missed opportunity, Donald.
Big time. Big time. The market and the war and the state of AI and the state of NFTs and the state of everything is so fucking interesting right now. But I can't shake the feeling that we're not back. Well, I'm not going to say we're back, but I can't shake the feeling. We might have even mentioned it last week. I can't shake the feeling that I feel like the bottom is behind us. Not saying we don't go lower still. I think we did talk about that yesterday. I feel like we have seen the worst of it. Is that fucking crazy? I know I'm not alone with that, by the way. Mm-hmm. I'm not alone thinking that.
Listen, anything could play out any number of ways, but I don't agree with it
at all. Well, what do you think real quick? And by the way, Homeless, good to see you, man, and Gravity GM and GM, you freaking degens. What do you think?
I think we just slowly trickle down to I think we just continue to fall. I think most NFTs are just unbelievably stupid. I think what we're doing is insanity. Flipping things for $1. Most of the people left in the space are poor. I don't see anything that all of a sudden makes anyone with actual money go like, it's time, boy. Like, it is time to deploy capital.
Does it mean anything like that's not happening? But does it mean something that the people without money are still doing the thing and still swapping the NFTs for a couple of bucks and still spending? Does that mean anything? Because to me, it does. That's why I feel bottomy. It's like the guys with money who are coming in with size are not here and they're not playing. Don't you kind of want to get in ahead of them?
I don't think Vegas was built on penny slots. I could be wrong. I'd like to know that. I just don't think they, the penny slots are sort of relegated to like the side of the casino that stinks like cigarettes, and you walk in and the floor is kind of fucked up, and it's like, you don't get free cocktails in there, and it's just real degenerate. I don't know that it matters what we're doing. And I'm actively participating. It's not that I'm not having any degree of fun. I just don't know. You could be right, and I hope you are, because I am participating. So I hope it's something like what you were saying. We're getting in early. We're front running the people with money. I hope it's that. I just there's nothing about the space that's made me think that anyone wants to jump in with money.
You know what? It's funny because it's a good point. Normally, before you do have before we're really back, you feel like the coil loading up. You feel it. You feel like a kind of energy that's there and waiting, beach ball underwater kind of thing. I don't feel that at all now. I don't feel that, but it's more like I just don't feel. Fuck. I just don't think it can get much worse. And I mean, much worse. I think we go lower, by the way. I do. I just think the worst is behind us. The longest stretch of bad times is I think it's done. Okay. I'm kind of optimistic right now.
If we can go lower, which we can, then what's the thesis for the worst is behind us?
That Bitcoin is at, let me even throw it up here, that it is bad and boring and whatever as things are, and as hard as it is IRL, that Bitcoin's still at 74.
Okay.
It's it was about as shitty as I can remember in a long, long, long time. And I really think this market's held up incredibly fucking well.
Sorry, I'm specifically talking NFT Web3 degeneracy.
That's different.
Not majors. I feel like the majors are on the cruise ship that left port. Yeah, I think
Henry's changed, man.
so.
Henry's been hurt.
Yeah, it's just like I'm just full on honest right now. I won't do the wag me shit. So the thing is, I feel like the ship with the majors on it left port and the degens are on the dock and we're watching it kind of go like away from us.
Yeah.
But by the way, that doesn't mean that there's no thesis for NFTs to make a comeback. And that doesn't mean that what we have right now isn't even as kind of shitty as it is out there. That doesn't mean we can't still have opportunities and still make things that people have fun with. But dude, everything is so short-lived right now. It's like you get a day, an hour, a minute, a week, and then and then it doesn't matter anymore, and it's on to the next thing, and nothing is sustained. And I just don't see it. And there's so much of it, dude. There's just so much. Every day we still have more mints, and it's just pores trading with other pores. I'm one of them.
Yeah.
I don't say pores as like I'm not casting judgment on the impoverished people in the space. I am one of them.
Yeah.
So
no, dude, I get that all. And I think NFTs have the like hardest, like longest road ahead of them as far as like tough time getting back. And back, it's not like it was. It's not like that for a long time. You know what I mean? But it still feels pretty fucking good. I like seeing this from Anon, by the way. Everybody wrote off NFTs and meme coins, right? Probably most of crypto Twitter was saying meme coins are never coming back, right? I think that was like a pretty, I'm curious in the chat too. Are you guys there? Like meme coins done? Not saying we're never going to see some runners, but like never coming back the way they were. Because I know that was like common. You would hear some really big accounts saying that, like that was the golden era of meme coins. That's done. That's never happening again. I never took that side of it. I'm always like, no, dude, I think they come back just like before, maybe bigger. And so I saw Anon say kind of similar, right? Just like NFTs never going away. Said, I can tell after this week, neither are meme coins. And maybe that clicked for him. He's like, oh shit, seeing some energy behind some coins. He's like, yeah, maybe meme coins are never going to die really. And
I can see that. Yeah, I think meme coins, just like NFTs, I think they'll go through the same kind of evolution, metamorphosis that NFTs have, which is like fewer and further between. There will still be some cooks out there. They'll get the Del Mundos, they'll get the normies, that sort of thing will happen. Yeah. We'll get the 5 to 10 mil market caps and the occasional, 100 mil plus. But
you don't think we'll see a frenzy like before, like multiple coins, 100 mil plus, 300 mil, 500 mil, just crazy bill?
One day we could. Yeah. I don't discount that can happen. But like, dude, I don't know. I just look at, I still tune into space. Yesterday I was doing like spaces, just like, listening in, and I'm just like, what the fuck, dude? Literally every week these retards are out there talking about the next retarded fucking thing and being like, oh my, like, oh, Huda, dude, I love what you guys are doing, man. I love it. And I think like you're really trying to bridge the gap. And we need more of this, and we need more people to support each other. And, we need more people taking part in it, because this is a game changer. You could really bring in the next wave of people to NFTs. By the way, that was some fucking nonsensical shit. I've heard about every nonsensical thing that I've listened to in the last month, whether it's Anvil, whether it's some other fucking nonsense protocol, it's like, cool. You're just giving poor people another place to spread liquidity to. Dude, I could be wrong. And again, I've said it before, but I really like it, which is why I keep saying it. I'm right until I'm wrong. And the best thing about the position that I'm in is like, if I'm wrong, I'm going to be happy because I've got bags. You know what I mean? Like, I've got bags. It's not that I'm not rooting for it. I'm not being stupid about it anymore. Like, when I hear it, I recognize it right away. Maybe this is, we used to talk about like first vision and second vision and seeing things clearly early. And maybe it's just like, I just see things really clearly right now. Maybe not so much the future, because I don't know what the future looks like, but I certainly see right now and the next little bit of right now, the next few weeks, maybe few months. And I'm just like, cool. We can all continue to trade cheap JPEGs amongst ourselves, but ain't nobody coming in other than Adam W to buy collections with real liquidity.
Yeah,
And
what is
even
that he bought?
and even he is now, yeah, it's a jacket, Sven. Even Adam is now. I love it, dude. And honestly, I got nothing against the guy, but he's buying, $19.71 JPEGs. Cool, like nice to see somebody in the degenerate shit.
Yeah. And a big spend this week too from Adam. 2,000 other deeds, 203 codas. We'll get to this in a bit, but I'm like kind of hyped about Yuga, and I'm not that guy. I'm not, I'm not a Yuga fan fucking boy at all, but I like what they're doing. And I'll save that because
if
we'll get there.
Okay, we'll do an Adam thing, or
we'll get back to Adam and NFTs, I think, in a minute.
Yeah, okay.
Want to quickly just like recap where we're at in the war as of right this millisecond, because it's going to be different by the time the show is over. But the strait is officially open per Donald Trump, permanently opening the Strait of Hormuz. Maybe made a deal with China. I have no, the words don't mean anything, but maybe made some kind of deal with China. They're going to not supply weapons to Iran. The strait's now open. We're opening it, by the way. It's us. We're opening it. The United States is opening the strait. And market didn't give a shit, really. Not real. Actually, I need to peek. We'll peek at CoinGecko. I think it didn't give a shit. And then at the same time, U.S. deploys thousands of additional troops to the Middle East. How do you make sense of anything right now?
I think this is like Anakin when he's on Mustafar and Obi-Wan meets him out there and he's bringing peace to his galaxy. This just all kind of reminds me of that sort of vibe. Like he's fixing the thing that he fucked up, but he's just fixing it by making it worse in some ways. I don't know, dude. I don't know. We talk about it almost nightly in Kongs, but like it's like I don't know. I don't know if Trump can fix what he fucked up. I still think Iran holds a lot of the cards. I think Trump fucks up more than he doesn't fuck up.
Yeah,
so
that's funny too, because there was a report yesterday that China's ships just got right through on their own. And so now I think we're framing it as we've opened it up. We let them through. And then Gravity here is saying no vessels have made it past, but
vessels without Chinese flags.
So nothing makes sense, dude. Nothing makes sense. Nothing that's happening matches what we're being told. I think we have to rely on, the Citrini guy who's on the ground there, actually like eyeballs on the strait and telling us what's actually happening. So I don't fucking know. But does the market like the news it heard this morning? Not really. And by the way, things were looking pretty spicy. Bitcoin touched 75K, which is awesome.
Great news.
It's pretty great. ETH was cooking too. I think, as of yesterday, ETH was up like 10%. Almost 2,400, over 2,300. Looks pretty damn good. I used to have my staples that I would look at just to get a feel for the market. Not really anymore. Solana looks, I don't know. Still, there's shit that has me optimistic. It's still the Clarity Act, kind of, right? Hearing, actually, it's kind of like with Trump, where you hear things that don't make sense, they don't match, but hearing that the Clarity Act has cleared a big hurdle is in there's, the big sticking point we fixed. And they didn't tell us what and how specifically, but it's about stable coins earning yield just like passively, just sitting in your wallet or you're sitting in the exchange. But heard that is, or past that maybe now too. And then separately hear that there was some kind of, I don't know if this wasn't the markup next week, but some kind of, there was something that was scheduled or should have been scheduled for next week about the Clarity Act that now is not on the books, not on the schedule. So back to, I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know.
Dude, never have I ever felt like I've known less about what's going on. But I got to say, there's like a certain amount of like comfort in not caring. Like I care. I do care, but I'm just like, I ask Homeless every night, like, dude, catch me up. I might catch little clips of the news here and there, maybe a story or two, but I'm like, just kind of catch me up. I'm not glued to it like I normally am.
You know what it's like, dude? It's like after you have a good like mushroom trip or psychedelic trip and you just don't give a shit about stuff that doesn't matter anymore. Just that like peace of mind you have with everything. You're like, whatever happens, cool. Cool. I'm here for it.
Dude, do you know what's funny is I'm definitely there in Web3. Like I've been there in Web3 for some time where like whatever happens. I'm not tripped up on, the success or failure of Web3. That's a nice place to be, because like we've all got bags that have gone down 99%. So like it's good to be in a point where like you don't care that much. And I'm starting to feel that way about world events, mostly because I don't know what's real anymore, and because I have no influence on any of it anyway.
There you go. There you go.
Trying to stay in my lane.
It's the best way to be, dude. Saw this here yesterday too, and I don't know what it means, but I just keep seeing all these like I think pretty damn bullish headlines. SEC officially approves ending pattern day trader rule. It's some kind of minimum you have to hold to
25K or something.
What does that mean though?
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
So
I came prepared.
I can day trade. Could I not before? I don't get it. Whatever. But I read it as bullish. Others did too. Sailor's still stacking Bitcoin, about another $1 billion worth of Bitcoin. Last week, man's an animal, dude. Animal. New Fed chair, dude, is next month, which is crazy. Yeah. New Fed chair next month. Trump's threatening to fire Jerome Powell, and he can't, but there is like a way he can, and it's kind of a weird gray area, but saying that interest rates are going to drop, which exciting. He's a giga, like, I was going to say giga bullish, crypto bro, but he's a crypto bro. He had to disclose his holdings. He's got like Blast. He's like, I don't know if he does that for like research or if this is a guy who's kind of, in the trenches as much as somebody like him could be, but like his holdings, kind of some interesting shit. Yeah, I saw Blast there, caught my eyes. What else
he had some Blast?
He's got Blast.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Like that one stood out to me. I'm like, well, that's kind of spicy. I want that in my Fed share, I want him to be a fucking Blast degen. What else is he? See, now this is where I don't get. It says Polymarket. It just means he bets on Polymarket.
Maybe he's an insider.
That could be. That man, that's all. That's so fucking crazy.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, he's got some lighter. He's got some lighter. That's pretty cool.
Look at this guy.
Yeah, dude.
We got an insider, dude. He's our Trojan horse.
Just to me, cool sign, and it doesn't mean shit, but I don't know.
It's better than somebody who hates crypto.
Yes, dude. Exactly that. Jamie Dimon saying crypto's better than the current financial system. Which again, just I like these headlines. I like these headlines a lot. JP Morgan in a shareholder letter talking about how blockchain is like these disruptive products keep coming out and they can't be ignored, right? And he's talking stable coins and smart coins. It's nothing new, but just hearing them like acknowledged and talked about like that, I'm like, it's coming. Yeah, that doesn't do a damn thing to our bags, but
that's the thing. Like that's a side of crypto that I still like believe has a lot of potential. I just don't see it in the short term making its way down to the basement.
Yep. What I always say, dude, it's just 1% of the people who come to crypto for whatever will find their way into the shitty degen trenches stuff with us. Like 1% of them will. Whatever that number is, that tiny, tiny, tiny low percentage. Like these guys are going to find crypto because, they're suit and tie crypto products use it now. It uses blockchain, but some of them are going to get interested in the blockchain tech and they're going to go explore like we did, and they're going to find their way here. And some of them they got money.
Thing is, like small side branch story. We had one of those in Kongs recently. Yeah, and I wouldn't say he was like a guy with a lot of money, but he was a normie that found his way into Web3. He lasted 2 months. He lasted 2 months and was gifted 2 Kongs, some Penguish NFTs, and he essentially weathed them all.
No shit.
And he kind of cried a bit in Kongs regularly about how unfair the market is. And I was just like, oh dude, this poor guy just doesn't, he's new and he comes in. It's like, okay, he may have had experience smoking a little bit of weed, but then he came into the basement where guys are doing some hardcore shit,
Yeah.
He
ate a 200 milligram edible. Yeah.
Yeah. You got dudes smoking crack down here. And all of a sudden he's like, this like, and so the thing is, I don't disagree that like 1% of them can come in, but I don't think they make it. I don't. I watched this guy real time, just like crumbling over time, just crumbling, and then he finally left, deleted his X, and
Man.
I'm like, there you go,
That's whose money we took last cycle. It's those guys. We just need a lot of them.
I guess. I get it though. I get it. You got to be so sharp right now to make money. You got to be so sharp and really fucking plugged in, and it can't be anything casual, or you need to be rich.
Yeah. God, I want to hear more about this guy. I'll have to ask you in Discord. Want to chat World Liberty Finance because there was a lot of FUD about them this week. Just want to mention, I'm sure everybody saw it now, but X launched cash tags, so it's which is cool. On the X, you type in a ticker or a CA, and you can click it, and it brings up a chart. And I think soon it's going to bring up like a little like a way to buy it. I think that's with like X money or X something. But that's coming too. So again, I just see the positive headlines. I see the infrastructure kind of better than it's ever been, and I don't know, exciting shit. And then all the scammy shit's still here. We still haven't really cleaned it up. I don't know if we ever will. I feel like we will at some point, but I don't know. You've got a brand new, maybe we mentioned this last week even. I think we did, but we've got a brand new like Trump meme coin, like dinner party thing. Hold X number of Trump token, go to dinner with Trump. Nice steak dinner. Not nice, but get a watch, get a cologne, get some NFTs, super degen shit.
Fight watch. Okay.
What? Yeah, dude. Yeah. You got good eyes, man. Jeez. Yeah. Hideous too, by the way. Mike Tyson's going to be there, which is actually the coolest part of it. I don't know that Trump will be there. I think he wasn't even at the last one, but Mike Tyson will be there. So kind of cool. I'm not going to get into this now, but seemed maybe sketchy, like who the top holders are. They're going to go to this thing. It's maybe sketchy. We'll just say maybe sketchy stuff. But no, the big story. I loved your comment on this guy's post, by the way, last week. But the big story was the World Liberty Financial. What do you even call it? People are overreacting to this, by the way. They essentially used their WLFI token as collateral. They got was it 75 mil or 100 mil in USDC? And
it was a lot.
It was a lot, dude. People lost their minds, and like rightfully so. People were comparing it though to FTX. And like, there's parallels there, but this is like fucking tiny compared to anything FTX. But this is the kind of crimey shit we need out of this space, like immediately. And it's not surprising to see that family, those names right there doing that same shit. Easy had his most viral post I think he's ever had out of this thing too. I didn't even see what he's almost 4 million views on his post. What a crazy thing. The best thing out of all this though, there's a lot of good shit here. Was hang on, let me find. It was 150 mil worth of USDC, if that's right. I think it is. That's crazy. You can just print free money. They just print free money.
These guys know how to grift. They just know
really
how to
good.
Grift. They are polished grifters. Ben.eth with a suit.
That's perfect.
And holding the fucking highest elected seat in the world. That's a
perfect analogy. It's literally that kind of guy. Like, guy who knows this thing in and out and knows what people will do. He just knows human fucking nature, and
they're just like, whatever. If you're allowed to do it, we'll do it. Oh, you can borrow against this fake money.
It's not against the rules.
Let's do it.
It's how it works. And crazy. Now, this was the best tweet I've seen in fucking forever. Did he got you, I think, right? Like, did you know this was a parody account or no?
I didn't know it, but I kind of assumed that this was, and I just thought he was a cool dude. So I know nothing about him, but I read it and I was like, I just liked it because I'm sure there's some truth in all of this.
So parody account, the whole thing, it's not made up. It's like based on a true story, right? It's like that. He got me like months ago with a post, and I thought he was really a guy, right? He had a post about, I'm the VP of marketing at an AI company. We just ran a Super Bowl ad, and I took the whole thing and I was talking about it on my show, and I'm like, isn't this crazy, guys? And then I realized it's a kind of a bullshit post, but it's not. But it's not. So he tells this whole story of he's an employee at World Liberty Financial, and he's explaining how he designed the system. And the whole read is like, that's fucked up. And that's fucked up. And that's fucked up. And every single part is like technically Well, it's close to the truth, like real close to the truth, like all of it. But like I was digging through it, man. Like even this stuff, I wrote this in the gold paper, page 14. There is no page 14 on the gold paper. It goes to page 13, right? So it's just a show. It's not like
Yeah.
this is not factual, based on a true story is the best way to put it. But funniest fucking post that you read it and you're like, this can't be real. And it really is close to real. It's really close. And it's just every part of it is like, it's crime. Every part of it's crime. And that is World Liberty Financial. And then after this post and after Easy's post, it was really Easy's post that I think put this on everybody's radar. This page on their website that shows Donald Trump and his kids and, all these names, that page doesn't exist anymore. I don't know if you saw that, but there's no page. There's no meet our team. I don't know if there's a mention of their names anywhere on the site anymore. They totally changed it. So they're all disappearing because it's so fucking shady. It's crazy, dude. I wanted to find your reply, but Henry invited him on the stream. I wish he took you up on that.
I know that would have been fun.
But what a crazy thing. And crime is still legal here until I feel like that is something that the Clarity Act actually like addresses. I think it is, but yeah, this shit, I think until then isn't going, as long as he's in the White House is not going away. Isn't a thing I think they can even repay. Like I just don't, they said they put out a post addressing all the FUD around it. And there was a lot of FUD saying, hey man, if there's a problem, we'll just put up more collateral. We'll just deposit more WLFI. We'll just, put up more fake token. It's not fake token, you know what I mean? But that's their fix is they can put up more collateral in WLFI if needed. Crazy shit. There's not enough liquidity to even, it's fucking crazy. I'm trying to think what else about this story other than it was just more Trump crime. Oh, we had a follow-up post from Peter too. I don't know if you saw this one.
I didn't see this.
Yeah, this one came after, what was it, Justin's son?
Oh, after he got his tokens frozen.
Yeah, and that was even a couple months back. But Justin's son finally decided, like, fuck these guys, and decided to air this out publicly too, which he should, and he should have done it back then. I also think he was the top token holder recently now for that new Trump dinner, so I think they're not like enemies. I think he's still trying to stay close to those guys. But he put out a post just saying how I think like shitty the platform is, how shady the platform is, and how his tokens were frozen at one point. Again, I think a couple months back, but just again, putting it all out in the public and just stating it's true, it happened, and it's bullshit, and he's looking for a response, and he didn't get it. So then Peter put out this post kind of explaining how it worked. It's shady as shit, every level of it, dude. What a thing. What a fucking thing. Crazy grift.
It is, and not surprising in any way. I mean, a little surprising if you would have thought of this like, if we were talking about this like pre-Trump coin, but not surprising in everything that we've seen since he's become president.
Yeah. What a bummer, dude. Thought I don't like Trump, but I thought things would go a little different way.
Sure.
And
I think a lot of us did.
But then also not super surprising. All right, I want to get to also the Rider Rip Bored Ape stuff, which is awesome.
I didn't see it. I'm curious how it worked out. Yeah, I didn't see it.
Oh, this is gonna be awesome. Then, do you want to hit some Kong updates first?
Kong updates, Kong distribution on Friday. So we've got Friday is the 5-year anniversary of Banana. So there's a wallet checker that's now live on the Kong website where you can see what your allocation is.
Oh shit.
And Friday, probably early morning East Coast time, we'll announce exactly when it'll be, but like the exact time. But yeah, Friday is season 1. And you know what, dude, I just said it here, like distributions seem psychotic, tokens at a 500K market cap, sentiment in the spaces, like it's just by every metric, any other team doing this, I'd be like, are fucking out of their mind, man. But then the flip side of that is you do an open sea and you dangle shit and you tell people to do things and build things and, collect things. And then in the end, you're like, yeah, if you go over to claim on the left, you can input your wallet address and see you got 120.5 thousand Kong coming your way.
Good shit.
What is that? 120 bucks, 150 bucks,
awesome.
something like that.
And then tell me, like, what does it cost for like a baby evolution?
Well, first Evo and second Evo are 5,000. And then like the third goes to 10, and then it goes to like, I think 12.5 or maybe it's 15. Ultimately, I think to go all the way through is about $500,000 Kong to go to 8. Maybe like 450K or something like that.
But I can get pretty deep then, right? With 120. Dude, that's cool. Because I've never evolved one. I bought an Evo on secondary. And
you didn't even get the Evo allocation there because you didn't want to evolve your baby.
Yeah, my main baby. I'm not evolving him. But this guy, hang on. This one right here.
Oh, little scouter. Yeah.
Hang on. Here's his Evo form.
Okay, I like it. Yeah. And he's on 4 already. So your next one's probably like, I don't know, 20 to 40,000 Kong to do that. I'm probably gonna. I'm either just gonna restake mine, or I might give some away because I think my babies are mostly max Evo.
Wow.
But again, it's like, what do you do, right? You say you're gonna do something. We've already did the Kong drop for the OpenSea people when we launched Kong, and again, we could either go the route of like, we're going to wait for better markets and hold it up like Mega ETH has done and OpenSea has done, or we're just like, well, fuck it. We're just
do it.
We're just doing it. Just doing it.
I'm glad you do that, dude. It's, for you, the community that's like, just like, ride or die Kongs. It's like you're keeping them fed, but also like just entertained. Like people just want to have something to do. Otherwise, how many days have we had that are so boring? You're like, there's nothing to do and there's nothing to pay attention to. And it's like, but you don't leave. You're just here anyways. It's awesome to keep the community engaged with this stuff.
Yeah. It's when I say it's something, I know what it is. I know what it is. I know what anybody else looking at this would be like, who fucking cares? Totally fine. That's a really valid thesis on any token for any community.
Outside, but in the family, like, just never underestimate how much people love this shit and how, like, this is badass.
Get it out there. People evolve in it. I'm sure some people dump it. I'm sure it'll be like across the board, different options for different folks. But like, at least we can say like, we're doing some of the things we said we were going to do. And there's always things like that we wanted to do that we can't do because either the token is down or it just doesn't make sense in this market. But I feel like this is what Kongs do, is we just, we keep trying to do shit.
You can just do shit, right? That's you guys.
It's what we have to be. We got legions coming like very soon for Deathstir. So we'll have, which Deathstir is, I don't know, when I checked it before, I think it was at like a 600K market cap, give or take. And we got this other thing that we're working on, which we'll message more about it here in the future. But we got this other kind of fidget spinner protocol that we're playing around with. So that I mean, dude, you either get realistic about what this space is or you pretend it's something different. And the problem is, in our community where we do have, like, yes, we're filled with incredibly low IQ people like myself, right? And we're filled with degenerates. But like, in the end, I just don't feel like we can pull off doing the completely, like retarded stuff, like the pretend it's going to do this or that, or the stuff you hear on X Spaces with some new protocol somebody's making where they actually think it's about to change Web3. Our community sees through that kind of stuff. So I look at it like our job right now is build fidget spinners, man. Build fidget spinners. If what the market wants right now is short-lived, fun stuff to do, to your point, it's a little boring out there. So if you want some fun, short-lived stuff to do, then I feel like those are some of the things that we want to bring to the table, because who are we kidding to think that anybody right now is going to change the game on what all of this is? What, we need a new marketplace. We need a new protocol that fractionalizes NFTs. We need we need a new lending protocol. Nah, like this, that's not what this stuff is.
All right, real quick. Oh yeah, he's fucking awesome.
Whose is that?
Asperger's. Yeah. Okay. Bunny, that's what I was going to ask. Like, okay. I think three legendary Evo. Okay.
3 legendary Evos. Now, out of the 3 legendary Evos, I'm pretty certain there are still 2 out there in addition to the 3 that are like guaranteed. I say guaranteed because Kyung has Jawa, which is one of the legendary babies. I don't think he got his Evo for that yet. And Mio has Wilson, and I don't think he claimed the legendary for that yet. So in some ways, there's 5. If those guys claim, if they don't claim theirs, I'm pretty sure that if we were at 8 legendaries evolved, I think that they could lose theirs if somebody else evolves it before they get theirs. But like, I know Mio didn't want to claim his yet. I think he just didn't want to like reveal what he was going to get, like sort of like leaving a present unwrapped. But like, you could safely say there's 5 still up for grabs if you count in that there's 2 that have not been claimed yet. That was confusing as hell, probably.
No, I followed that. Our traits, I don't think is seasonal the way to put it, or like, because I thought I heard that traits are gonna like rotate at some point.
There are traits that are not available. Like you can't get the shiny banana hat anymore. You can't get the cyber brain anymore. There's 2 traits that are out there, which is the mushroom and the laurel, the shiny laurel wreath. Those ones are out there, but we'll probably sunset those at some point as well. And like, when I say traits are dynamic, we can add traits in almost anytime we want. So yeah, there are traits that have been sunset. There's some that have been added in, and we can add in more. One of the problems is like, if you don't see people really evolving anything, then that it's sort of like, well, we're going to spend time upgrading the smart contract, etc. if people aren't even using this. Right. I mean, if you look at even Kong's hub in general, 200, 250 at most people connected to it. That's why badges did really well. Like a legendary badge was worth like 500,000 Kong, give or take 450,000 Kong, because there wasn't a lot of people that were using Kong subs. So we have to talk about for season 2, do we want to do badges? We've not released any details for season 2 yet. We got to make it through season 1 first. So we'll have to see if we want traits to play a role in season 2 or not.
Man, I'm glad I got an Evo now, because I like the Evos, the evolved babies look really fucking cool. So
you know what? Like I love the OG baby art, but there's Evos that I come across. I'm like, oh, I fucking love that. I love that. Like there's some really clean looking. I have 2 Evos that I love. My DMT one, it's got the mushroom on them.
What number he is?
Let me see. If you go to my Henry the Grape wallet, and I think they're in there. I guess you'd have to go on, open seas.
Yeah, hang on. Henry the Grape?
Yeah.
This guy?
Yeah, that one and the one next to him. Yeah. Yeah, I love those. Like I love those. The one on the left is an Evo 7, I believe. That's where you can get that one. And I just like the way that it kind of came out. He just seems like he's in a DMT trip. Oh, that was my incubator. Yep.
Is he still? Oh, well, he's not anymore, right?
No, no. My OG baby is still in the incubator.
Okay. And then you can't roll that though, right?
No, you can.
You can.
Yeah, you can. I think you got to do it from the back end. Like that's another thing the devs got to like bring forward to make it easier. But
dude, that's awesome.
And then the laurel wreath, which is the one next to it, that's a Evo 8. So that laurel wreath is the shiny laurel. I love the OG baby on that though. Do you know what's funny? Yeah. The guy that got this baby for years, dude, for fucking years. What is his name? It's not Frankie. Whatever his name is. I said, and you can't see the old activity on it, but I said, I'm gonna get that baby from you. I'm gonna get that baby. And one day, and he's like, you're never getting this because Coco gave it to him. Well, as you can see, never say never. That's because There was a day where he wanted to weath it, and I said, like, yeah, further, it wasn't Frankie. If it was Frankie, it's not Frankie Quiggs. It's I think a different Frankie. And he wanted to weath it, but I said, hey, I'll give you one to weath. I'll hold that for you, and then if you ever get back in to the ecosystem, like, I'll hold it for you. I won't guarantee I'll give it back to you, but like, if it was going to be like a month later, he wanted it, I would have, like, let's say, get one off the floor and trade me back for it, kind of thing. And haven't heard from him in forever, so I evolved it, and I love the OG baby on it, and yeah. I like the Evo on it.
Yeah, it's badass. Did you say what role you have to get up to maybe roll a legendary?
Legendary can be on any. I gave a guy a baby. Do you remember the one that I ultimately gave to Sammy, which is a legendary baby? I gave him a baby, new guy in Kongs. This is like the typical Kong story. Give the dude a baby. He rolls a legendary on the first or second roll. He rolled the Ooey, I think was the name. It's the pink legendary that Sammy has. And I'm like, no fucking way. First or second roll, he got the legendary. I traded him a gen for it because I wanted a legendary.
Wow.
He floored the gen like a couple days later. And then I ended up giving the legendary to Sammy.
Oh, fuck, man. That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck. That's funny.
It's all illiquid stuff to me. So some of it is just like seeing people in the community that, appreciate what's going on in it. And it's just like, I don't know, it's just kind of fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Damn, I love that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pumped, dude, because now I'm going to roll, see if we get a legendary. If we hear it all, maybe some traits are going to work their way in. New stuff, I might hold off, but what are the odds that some new traits find their way in the next like couple months?
I guess everybody's got to ping Mio and be like, dude, we want to see new traits. I guess that's part of it too, is like, you probably want to see, and it may seem shitty from people that are holders. They're like, well, why not just put the new traits in? I mean, for an artist to take the time to put stuff in, I think they want to see that like people want it. And when you don't really see like tons of things being rolled, then, maybe you're just like, I'm not really sure that like it's worth putting my time into it. And like Mio is at his best when he's not forced into something. Like, oh, bro, you got to do it. So, dude, scroll up.
That's like the artist brain.
Scroll up. That one right there, the one with the paper hat. The grape with the earring.
Yeah, he's great.
That used to be, I'm almost positive, Des Bryant's. Used to play for the Cowboys. I am almost positive that was his.
Wow.
Yeah.
God damn, that's wild.
Yeah.
Fuck. Dude, I love babies. They're my favorite. I was chatting with a guy in Telegram, working on this I'm working on this thing with our minds, like our AI agents, and he's got like an agentic payment thing. I was just chatting with him, trying to get this thing connected to our ecosystem, and he's like, dude, love the Kongs PFP. And we started just riffing on Kongs, and like, it's just cool that you meet people who still like kind of can connect and like bond over this shit,
in like, somebody can argue with this, but like, dude, it is the only thing in Web3 that has a purpose. Not the only thing, but like, if you boil down what Web3 is, and I was on a fireside chat last Friday, which was kind of interesting because you were in it, the one with Jed. Yeah, I think you were in the audience for a bit of it, or maybe Homeless was, and it's kind of rehashing the SEC story. He was asking about it. And to a lot of people who don't know me, who just hear me on Spaces and think I'm a fuckhead, it kind of colored their perception of what I say a little bit differently. Like, we've been through it. I used to be a WAGMI dude. I used to be a rising tide lifts all ships guy. But I started to, like, when we came out of that fog, I started to just see what all of this actually is. And so, like, I may seem like a shithead at times because I think most everything out there is dumb as fuck. But like, when you boil it all down, what do I actually think this space is? Well, what I think it is a place for people to gamble and buy things low and sell them high. And there's the social component of it. There's the, hey, I like to be in a community, and I like to have a place where if I need to know something and need to be, in touch with what is happening and where do I go for this or where do I go for that? That's what this is. That's the best fucking tool you can have right now. If you're just rich and you want to collect shit, different story. But if you're somebody trying to grind, that is what this space all boils down to. And I don't see a better example out there 5+ years later than Kongs. I really don't. I'm not saying we're top of the food chain. Not saying that. but like what you want out of an NFT PFP project community is people who are still willing to try new shit, still willing to do stuff, still, you know, for the most part, doing the things they said they were going to do, and they still show up every day to answer questions or DM you back or, you know, keep a community going. So I love it. Like what you're scrolling through right now represents like, yeah, obviously a big part of my life, but I think it's something cool. It's an access pass into a social club that likes to lose money together. that's what we do best, man. That's what we do best.
Awesome, dude. I need to get my old bib back. That's like I think the most underrated trait in the collection, the bib.
You can get the golden bib in the new collection.
Well, shit. Yeah, but for me, because I didn't even realize at first they're bibs.
Yeah, I thought they were like Care Bears.
I thought it was their chest. Yeah. So like, I think they look fucking awesome. I saw them scrolling through here. I might have to try to get. Anyway, the guy I was chatting with was just telling a story how the crypto punk he bought. He was $100 he spent on the crypto punk. It was a guy who was selling it or trying to trade it to get a Kong. So he bought the crypto punk off the guy for 100 ETH and then used that 100 ETH to buy a Jenny Kong. Remember, like. Wild times, man.
Oh, dude, it's crazy. It's crazy. What a story. Kongs just have a really fucking cool story. And one of the things that sucks is like, it's not really out there. You know what I mean? It's a cool story. It isn't the genesis of Web3, but it's a pretty magnificently awesome story. When you say like post punks, what did people do? I mean, we're still here, man. And we were kind of a major part of what this all turned into. So, you know, we don't get the love. Adam Weitzman doesn't come in and buy provenance and support people who, you know, fought for the space. He likes to buy, you know, projects that launched last month and are $19-20. But, and that is really like, that is what we deal with all the time. Like people know about us, but like, for whatever reason, we just don't get out. We just don't get out there the same way. And honestly, probably a lot because of me. Like, I'm not that guy who's like out there in people's DMs, like, hey dude, you want to hear about us? You want to talk about me a little bit? Like that's not really my style.
Yeah. Yet for him though, for Adam, he's coming. Wait, do I fucking own that one? No. Oh, that shows who.
Those are the parents.
These two are, but it says buyer here. I don't still own him. Why does it go to me?
Well, that's not your address. I don't know. Yeah, why does that go to you? Huh.
Yeah, I don't own him. I would like to.
Maybe it's a UI issue.
Maybe. Or maybe I own him and I'm retarded.
No, I don't think that's not your wallet. So
right, yeah. Yeah, whatever. I'll just be happy that it looks like I do.
Yeah,
cool. He's fucking awesome.
You can go on anything and be like, oh my gosh, I own all these gens.
Mine. It's fucking mine. Yeah. Cool shit. All right. Well, looking forward to Friday. Might do some rolling Friday. Can't fucking wait. Here's the story. I'm shocked you didn't know about it, but here's the story, man. This has been like 3 years it's been going on. The Yuga Labs versus Ryder Rips and Pauly. And it's over the Ryder Rip BAYC, which I love. Still got two of them. I don't think I'll ever be able to see him again. I'm not sure, but this is just last week. The case was settled. No details of the settlement. Part of me wonders, dude, if Yuga Labs might have actually paid to settle.
Oh,
like like I don't know. Like that could be what it is. Like rather than have this drag, because this was going to go to a lower court and maybe get in front of a jury, and they're like, even if they would have won, do they want to keep spending millions of dollars? Like they've spent millions of dollars already fighting this thing. Like for them, is it worth it to pay to have it settled when part of that settlement is Ryder Rips had to put out this like public apology? Do you want to read it off? Because you didn't see it, right?
This was part of the settlement?
It's got to be, right? Because like, why else would Ryder put this out? But yeah, it was part of this group, including, Jeremy Kayan, Pauly, that created, promoted, sold a collection known as Ryder at BAYC. We intentionally used BAYC name and designed the collection to look like Yuga Labs BAYC in every way we could. We wanted to confuse people. We wanted to rip off the BAYC collection, stir up chaos in the community, antagonize Yuga Labs and its founders, manufacture controversies. It's just going on and on that like we're shitheads. So maybe does Yuga Labs pay to have that out there? And on top of that, the what they settled, or the agreements of the settlement, was like, it's in here. They have to turn over everything to Yuga Labs. They have to give over the website. They have to give over any NFTs they own. They have to give over the contract, anything and everything like RRBAYC related.
I can't see any scenario where they paid to have that. Like that makes me really feel like Ryder's on the losing side.
This does?
Yes.
Like the apology and all that, right?
Yeah. If you're not winning and having to do all of that, I mean, I could be wrong, but
wouldn't because they're kind of twisted, right? Wouldn't they look at it as a win if they got paid? If they got paid to just kill the thing?
Yes,
they could frame that as a win.
Yeah, I just don't. Yes, they could. Absolutely. Yep, they could. So it could be. Maybe there's a scenario where what you're saying is what happened.
Yeah. And I was throwing this to Grok and just asking if that could be the out. And he's like, yeah, that could be. It absolutely could be. Most likely nobody paid. They just settled to just end it. But it's also like still, Yuga probably wanted to kill it before their clubhouse opens, before all this like 420, the Snoop Dogg event, all this shit. I'm like, I really like they could have paid. They could have.
They gotta get that clubhouse going, bro. They don't got time for lawsuits and court dates, and they got to put up mahogany walls in that bitch.
Yep, dude. Yeah. Anyways, wild to see that come to a close. I don't know, like, again, I got these couple RRBAYC, and I'll always think they're special in a way. I don't know if I'll be able to see them on any marketplaces. I don't know if they can kill I don't know where the images are hosted too, right? So maybe they zap the images.
I'm just gonna leave this up here the whole time.
There, you leave it. Leave it. Yeah. By the way, like, I always lose track of Pauly because he always gets banned and then launches a new account, and at some point you just can't keep up. But here's Pauly's account now. It's Jack Dorsey OX. So Pauly's here. He's not in jail. He's around. I love that guy, dude. I just think those guys are fucking hilarious. So.
Yeah. It's funny.
Cool. Still on Bored Apes though, or Yuga Labs. Like I said before earlier, like I like what they're doing. Adam Weitzman is like, I mean, he's their biggest supporter, right? And probably their biggest holder, probably across all collections. I'm just guessing, but 2,000 other deeds, 203 codas on top of however many thousands he has already. Hang on, here he goes. Acquisition. He's got 8,500 other deeds. It's a lot of other deeds. That's like
9% of the collection, right?
Yeah, what was it? 100? Yeah.
So it's got 8.5%.
Remember they were going to mint another 100,000.
They should.
Why
not? People mint them. Absolutely, they would.
Yeah. What did they go for, man?
5 ETH. Well, I mean, they were trading shortly after launch at 5 ETH.
Fuck, man.
I feel like we spent like 1.5 ETH in gas when we bought ours.
Think so. Yeah. Still got it.
Do we?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. It's got to be worth 0.7 now.
Very fucking little.
0.6.
Yeah, like very little. Fucking crazy. What a wild time. That was the end. That was the fucking end of NFTs. It was.
That was the end.
It was a wild end. I remember it just off a cliff right after that mint. Just
literally,
never came back.
We did get a little more pump after like Meme Land, but then the next cliff was after Azuki Elementals.
Yep.
And then that was really the end.
That was it. And Ordinals brought some life back, but never like this. And man, it was good times. Again, they're doing the right shit. The clubhouse opened by I think like June or July or something like that. And I imagine 8Fest is going to be at the clubhouse this year, or at least a big part of it'll be there, right? Like a core event will be there. Because it is in Miami, I'm pretty sure, right? I think 8Fest is Miami. So
I didn't know 8Fest is Miami. I know the clubhouse is. It would make sense. Building a clubhouse, you should do your event there.
I think that's what it'll be. They did this cool thing. They had a 420 concert event at Snoop Dogg's house. Like it's at his house or some shit. And they raffled off the tickets to it. And I think they picked their winners today. And I saw some guy had tweeted out, maybe not this guy. Somebody had tweeted out that he won and then was looking at, airfare, and it was like $1,500 to fly from wherever he's at out here for the week. Cause that's like this weekend, next weekend. I don't know. It's next week.
Next week. Yeah.
It's dude, shit's so expensive. It's crazy.
Yes, it is.
But cool event. Cool to get, a chance to go to Snoop Dogg's house and hang out, and I'm sure concert kind of thing. So love that shit. They should just keep doing that. Just cool
Yeah,
exclusive shit.
I'm with you. I'm happy. Like I'm happy for them. You know, like it's fine. You know, it's fine. It's like at least something where I'm like, all right, it's a little bit more of all the things we thought this stuff could be, access, etc. It's more meaningful than most everything else I see out there. So I'm not even gonna hate it.
Yep. Last just couple bullet points. Let's hit some bullish bearish, but I think we already hit the deadline. Maybe we're getting real close, but if you have stuff on Nifty Gateway, get it off. I thought, like, I know they extended it. I thought they still were going to pay to keep stuff hosted, but like, it's going to get interesting if, like, you know, Masks of Lucy kind of stuff, like 44 of those masks are still there. Like, you know, like there's some collections that are going to see a huge, like, chunk of their supply go bye-bye. Even like, like Bitcoin Angels, I think were minted over there. We might see some of those go bye-bye. There's some like that. That's going to be, you know, whenever, if when NFTs come back, that's going to be a story that comes up again. One day it will, for fucking sure. Pudgy Penguins trading bot.
It's incredible.
Whatever.
You just glazed right over that.
Yeah, like everybody's reaction is like, why and whatever.
It's amazing.
But we'll see. Let's hit some. I like Sergito still foot on their throat. Just he's got a thing for Pudgy Penguins now. It's cool.
Yeah.
Let me set up some bullish bearish, but I'll leave this part here. I just like seeing guys tweeting about ordinals. Just tweeting. Just still, you know, still in the conversation a little bit. You never know.
Yeah. Hey, please, ordinals. It'll be a great story in our lives if we make a comeback on ordinals one day.
Dude, for real. Ooh, you got some good bullish bearish today. There's some funny shit. There's
always. I feel like my stuff was more happy, you know, like happy bullish. I feel like most of the stuff I put was bullish today.
Okay, we could maybe use that. There's some good energy, dude. It's just funny, like, because there's so many funny people out. Like, there's just some fucking weird, funny people out there and clever and shit. And now, like, everybody's got these tools to make like good memes, good videos, good whatever. Like, it's good. It's a good time to be like an internet
everybody
nerd.
but me.
Yeah, you can get there.
Yeah,
you can get there. You want to hit our song?
Yes. One moment while I get to it. Hang on. Here we go.
Bullish bearish, bullish bearish, bullish bearish, bullish bearish, bullish bearish, bullish bearish, bullish bearish.
Damn, dude, I realized we didn't even get to talk about the mall show on Star Wars. We didn't get to talk about 8 minutes of footage of Dune 3 was shown yesterday at CinemaCon, and people are saying it's fucking crazy good.
Or like, UFOs.
And UFOs. I'm gonna sneak one into bullish bearish next week. Maybe we got to do a full like UFO show. Because there's some cool shit coming out. Do we want audio for any of these?
We don't need audio for this one for sure.
Okay. Robots getting scary. Toyota just unveiled CUE7,
Q7 or whatever.
Q7. Oh, I dig it. Can dribble, move, shoot free throws. Wild.
Yeah, you could even push it forward a little bit. He takes a little bit. There we go.
Oh wow,
bro, we're gonna have a league of robots at some point.
Oh, dude, fuck yeah. That makes sense.
Look at that. It was smooth.
That's gonna be cool to have robot sport leagues. I never thought of that.
Why not? Like I saw this. I'm like, we're gonna have teams of robots.
Did you see the video of the robot chasing like pigs or something like that?
Yeah, I think I have that on here.
Do you? Okay.
I think so. But I'm bullish on that.
Real bullish. Fucking awesome. China's already making this a reality. Preserve a family member or pet, like an AI skill. So preserve them. What is this? A hologram?
It's like a hologram. Maybe they have a nice little, message for you.
I love that, dude.
Hey, Huda, don't forget to hit the sell button. That'd be mine for you. That would be mine. Every time you're wondering, you just push it on your desk. I don't need it, but I think that is cool. Oh, dude, I'm watching. Okay. Season 15 of Hoarders, episode 7, I think, but I'll clarify this next week. I'm watching a hoarder, like the hoarding episodes, right? Yeah. And this lady has like so much garbage and a few things that like matter to her, but anybody else would throw them away. But she realizes she can't keep all of this shit. What does she do? She's like, I know I can't keep it. I'll just give me a little bit so I can take pictures of it so I can keep the pictures and look at them. And I was like, wow, that's crazy. First time I ever saw that. Then I'm like, Well, wait a second. What if you could convince these people that it could live on the blockchain forever? Take pictures of your hoarding shit and you can mint it and it can become an NFT. And that is probably more of a real life application of NFTs than anything else I've ever heard.
You should tweet that.
Yeah, I need to clip it.
Clip it and tweet it. That's fucking awesome. I'm telling you, man, like, you know, like I couldn't get more bullish on NFTs, like just ever. I'm always in that permanent fucking state because I think people want them and they just don't know it yet.
I'm going to find it. I'm not going to be able to clip it like a normal person. I'm going to screen record it on my television.
You can do that. I can help you clip it.
Okay. Would you?
I used my OpenClaw to clip something before. Yeah. If
okay.
You
I'm going to find
like
the
YouTube or
timestamps
something.
And I'm going to, it's on Netflix. Okay. Sorry. I'm holding us up.
You might need to then do you might need to do that. Whatever. We'll talk. Bullish on that shit though. The hologram. Also, this was crazy. So right at the beginning, we talked about it. The Trump tweet of him as Jesus, and now Iran put out a post. Is that what this is?
No. This is just somebody made this. I don't know if.
Dude,
I don't know who.
I think like an official Iranian account made this.
Okay. It's funny.
It's fucking awesome.
Dr. Don.
Thought it was a doctor. What a fucking madman.
I am bearish on everything he did, but that video is funny, so I'll go bullish on it.
The video's great. And extra bullish if it came from an official Iranian account.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it did.
I just noticed the Jets flow. This one got me, dude. This is so funny.
So
yeah, go for it.
What is this?
Those are groundhogs, also known as woodchucks.
They're the same thing?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Huh.
So one go back so you can see the tweet with it. One groundhog has already accepted his fate and calmly endures the nail trim. The other is still in denial. Every clip sends his soul straight to his feet. Waiting for a nail trim is a whole new level of thriller. But dude, every time he gets clipped, he just
like tenses up,
wigging out in the corner.
Yeah, fuck. I like that worried fucking thing he does.
I was bullish on that.
Yeah, man, they're cute. I didn't know they're the same thing. Bullish. Yeah. What the fuck? What is this? Not me thinking we were having a funeral. I can't do this with him anymore. The drama's too much. Sleep normal. Oh, he's just sleeping.
Yeah.
Little guy's just sleeping like he's dead. Leg hanging off.
That's funny.
I love it.
Sorry, I had a lot of animals on this one.
Great. Robots and animals.
Yep.
Real good. Real bullish on that little guy.
Yeah, bullish on it.
Real bullish. Raising a child to age 18 now costs $303,000.
Seems cheap, actually.
It does. Somebody priced it in Bitcoin. It was something like 6 Bitcoin. It costs 6 Bitcoin to raise a kid.
I think this is not accurate. I mean, I think like maybe this is the median price somehow, but it feels like that's impossible to think you're only spending 16 grand a year on your kid when you take into account everything: health insurance, car insurance, clothes, food. That seems cheap.
Yeah, that's a good point. Well, okay. Well, then if they're averaging it between,
there you go. Most expensive. Yeah, there we go. There's some that are more expensive. Okay, then that makes sense.
That's great. I wonder if they're counting like college too or whatever.
I don't know, because they don't really even start that till they're 18.
Right. True. Yeah. Good point. Dude, it's crazy. And I was thinking about this the other day, just like Jacob's moved out. And there's still stuff you pay for, but I'm like, it's gonna be weird to have all of them out and all that money. I don't know.
Yeah, that's not saving anything. Then they start like needing money for their electric bill or food or car insurance or car repairs.
Fuck, I went out of it yet, man. Out. Fuck. Bearish on that. Like super bearish. What are the chances that a guy nicknamed the Polar Bear hits a home run directly into the chest of the only person in the park with a polar bear head on? Wow. Hang on. That's fucking amazing.
It's awesome. Humanity, sir. Humanity.
Dude, we live in a simulation. We do.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That wouldn't surprise me.
So bullish. Highway.
How you say it?
Hawaii.
Yeah.
Hawaii. We're so retarded, man. Launched an 18-inch laptop that folds down to 13 inches. It's called the MateBook Fold. No keyboard, not a gimmick, a signal. Great AI slop. Love it. Here it is.
I like it. I mean, it also probably tracks everything about you and sends it back to the CCP. But
That's cool.
It's cool. Like,
dude, I didn't think the fold shit would catch on. Like when Samsung put out that fold, I loved it, but and I never had one, but I'm like, that's not going to work. People will not like that. Like I just picture that as a normal gimmicky thing that would die off. I'm shocked they caught, and like Apple's getting ready to release a fold iPhone, I think.
I like
it.
And
that's badass.
Look at that thing. I need one.
Dude, I fucking love that.
If I ask North Korea, do you think maybe they'd consider? By the way, I went through some of my North Korean wallets yesterday. I cleared out like 0.08, 0.09 worth of stuff that they left in there that had WETH offers.
No shit. That's cool.
Winning.
Yeah, dude, that's badass. Really bullish on that, by the way. By the way, maybe next week after, we should just go through our wallets and down memory lane of NFTs and shit.
That'd be fun.
And like kind of riff on how it was, what it was like, where we're going. I was thinking of that just because I had an offer on my I love LA, the Larva Labs edition there, and I'm like, just got me thinking of old NFTs. That's not an old one, but it just got me thinking of like Larva Labs art and shit. And what do people find valuable now?
Yeah, you told me about it.
0.06 ETH offer, which is way less than we bought it for, but just seeing that the offers are starting to come in, I'm like, interesting.
I think North Korea got that one for me. I'll have to check and see.
Shit.
Yeah.
In Argentina, a mother painted her son with the wrong paint. Latex paint for a costume party, thinking it would come off easy. She wanted to remove it, but the paint wouldn't come off no matter what. She painted with latex.
Well, the thing is, I thought you would normally use latex paint. First off, that's a great paint job.
Yeah,
but
it's pretty badass.
You know, I don't know that that's latex.
Well, actually, this is up your alley. What do you think that is?
I don't know. I don't know if it's like a urethane paint. I mean, that's on there.
Yeah. Could he just take a dip in like some paint thinner?
Yes. yeah. Maybe some mineral spirits or some thinner. That might be what he needs.
Yeah. Bearish on that mom. But she tried.
I was bullish on, dude, look at what she put into that.
It's cool. Looks like he belongs in Invincible or something.
Yeah, he's got a great look to him. So I was kind of bullish on it, but bearish on the removal process.
Bearish on that. Yeah. Okay. Hang on. Is the drone stopped or going 100 miles an hour?
Huh. Yeah. It makes you think, right? And I think the answer is it's not going. It's like if they had a convertible, it would not be working. Like the air in the car is not moving, or it is moving. Somebody with science background could explain it, but like it is moving at 100 miles an hour or whatever the car is going, because the car is moving and the force of the air is not the same as the outside.
Ding, ding, ding.
Something like that.
Really good. Really good. Yeah. Bullish though on the fucking head scratchers.
Yeah. Bullish on not understanding science.
Yep. Fucking love it. Tom Green is a 60. Oh, not the Tom. Tom Green is a 60-year-old cancer survivor pursuing his dream of playing college football at McDaniel College as a walk-on. After beating stage 4 kidney cancer in 2017, he decided to enroll, and he made the team and shit.
He will be the oldest one. Yeah, dude. And like, they show clips of him. I mean, it's 60 years old as a defensive lineman. Like, good for him.
That's cool as shit.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It is awesome.
Fuck. Really bullish. Really, really bullish.
Bullish.
Dig that. All right. I added in just 2. We'll do them real quick. One of them is, I don't know if you saw this.
No.
That's Zelensky talking about that for the first time in this war, maybe ever, a Russian position was captured entirely by robots. Didn't lose a single soldier. So like and who knows if it's real or not. I mean, like the video is real, but did it really I don't know. He's showing all these like robotic vehicles and like gun mounted things and like drones and all that. Anyway, they took over a whole area just with robots.
Wow.
Fucking wild, huh?
That's
Didn't
awesome.
lose a single soldier, he said. It's like never happened before.
I'm bullish on that.
That's wild. Yeah, real bullish. And then we'll end with shit. I'm going to do 2, but I'm going to do them real quick.
Yeah.
We got UFO footage. This was like a video that's been like talked about for like years and years and years. And apparently Logan Paul was like trying to like negotiate to buy the video. And the guy wouldn't sell it to him, but he had secretly recorded it while he was like he was watching it, recorded it, and he leaked it to Bob Lazar on the Jesse Michaels show this week, which is pretty cool. And Bob Lazar thinks this is real. He thinks this is real. It's like it has to do with the color of it, that they glow orange, the shape of it, and how it kind of like does this wobble thing. Because Bob Lazar says he's seen it. He's seen it IRL. That's exactly what they look like. And he's like, how do you
And the
fake
light
it?
emitting on the dash, right? He said that's
Yeah. And he's just like, how you can't fake that kind of thing. You wouldn't know that they glow orange. You wouldn't know that they wobble. You wouldn't know that that's the exact shape of what he had in, Area 51 or whatever. That might really be a UFO. Might really be.
question is who's flying it?
Aliens.
Yeah.
Or not. Oh, it could be government.
Maybe maybe the guy who took over for Bob Lazar is in the cockpit.
Well, this was at Area 51 too. They drove there. That was the
Oh.
story, I think. So
Okay.
I think that was the story. Anyway,
Disclosure day soon enough.
I hope. Final one. You might like this. I think you might even know. Token Works. Yeah. New tokens. They're called, I don't know if they're called command markets, but that's what this is called. It's TLDR vibe coded tokens where like the way they work, the tokenomics, it's all vibe coded by the community. So the community gets to submit vibe coded like rules for a token, and then they're randomly picked, and then they're baked into the tokenomics.
Okay.
It feels
like Adam.
super gimmicky, but also just try shit.
Yeah. Go to the TokenWorks website because I noticed yesterday when I went there, I can't find the other strategy tokens, but I was on mobile. So it used to be right where that is, the CMD was where all the other strategy tokens are.
Okay.
How do I check what the volume is on Meebster? I need to know.
That's a damn good question. I'm seeing if you can get there through Punkster.
I tried.
Huh.
I'm like, so where, how are we to get to all the other tokens? I don't know. This is a different thing.
Yeah. Does anybody know? Oh, archive?
No, nothing in there.
Weird.
I know.
Anybody know? I'm sure some of you guys have peeked. Like, that's fucking weird.
It is because I like to always like compare Death Star to the TokenWorks ecosystem, and no longer could.
All right, Atari's not here because I know he'd know looking at Vibester or something.
Yeah, it's weird.
Huh. Yeah, shit. Weird.
Yeah.
Damn.
Anyway,
Didn't even notice.
that was
Okay.
just the thing.
Well, that's cool. Bullish on that. Bullish on absolutely everything we talked about today.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yes.
There we go. CyberKong's over on X. Give it a follow. We'll see you back here next week. Have a great freaking week, guys.
Oh, before you go, if Peanut is still here, I saw that he was going to be watching. I like Peanut. If you don't know Peanut, he's good, just a good dude, man. He's probably not listening now because he was listening at the beginning, but he is at Peanut with 2 T's at the end, and I like him. So follow Kong's Huda me, that guy. Yeah, I like him. You know, he's probably in. I would guess he's in like the spaces that Regens are doing, but he's a good dude.
All right, we're gonna follow Peanut.
Where's he listening right now?
He is Shill and Spill.
Oh, he's in the Shill and Spill with the Yucky Ducks, or a different one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yucky Ducks. Cool.
They're all predictable. They are all predictable. They make their rounds. I love them. No hate. They're just in there fucking all glazing each other and talking some retarded shit. So glad you guys joined us here. Yeah, I might join them on my
Knew it. Have a great day, guys. We'll see you later. Goodbye.